Hello kings and queens, it's your girl Mariah, and I am back with another lock update video. I do not have much today to say, but it is my 3-year lock anniversary. So as of today, I've had my locks for 3 years, and I'm so happy. I stuck with this. I'm so happy about, about the tremendous growth. Like, it has grown a lot. I will give you guys a 360 after I am done explaining everything. It's not going to be a whole lot, but yeah, so they have grown a lot, as you can see. And I just did a retwist. When did I do retwist? About 2 days ago. It wasn't yesterday, it wasn't the day before, but it was the day before that. So about 2-3 days ago. And yeah, so let's see what I have to say. I really don't have much to say. It's definitely been a journey, that's for sure. I did start out with lock extensions, and for those of you who do not know, you can go back and check out my other videos on my page. And the very end ones, you know, up until the middle videos is when I've had lock extensions. I had the lock extensions for about 2 years, and then today is my 3 year, and I cut my lock extensions off about a whole year ago. So yeah, this is 3 years I've had my locks, and it's just been the most wonderful decision I've made in my entire life when it comes to my hair, and also pretty much overall. Like, this is a very positive thing, and I'm very happy and proud that I stuck with it, because like before I'd have to, you know, go to the beauty salon or the whatever it was to get my hair done every 3 months in braids or whatever style it was, and then I'd have to pay about $160 or $180 depending on the person, depending on how much time they took, depending on how much hair I had. So yeah, it's definitely been a great change. And to be honest, my lock extensions cost me about $300 to get them put in. But mind you, I got them put in with synthetic hair. So I kept the synthetic dreadlocks in for about 2 years, and then I cut them off last year. Now this is my 3rd year, and this is my year without, you know, any extensions in my hair. So when I had gotten them, you know, I had asked for human hair, but you know, I had no idea what Kanekalon hair was, or Marley twist, Marley braid, anything like that. So she said this would be the best hair that will match your hair texture. And I was like, okay, sounds good. So then after she was all done, the last one, she was wrapping, and then she started burning the ends, and I smelled plastic, and then she was dipping them in hot water. I was like, oh no. I know I should have been more assertive and been like, I didn't want this, I wanted human hair, but I didn't do that, and I still let her have the money. I kept them in no matter what. That's why I started making YouTube videos, and because I know a lot of shops that do dreadlocks and say you can't keep those in for, you can't keep synthetic dreadlocks in for 2 years, and or no longer than like 6 weeks or something like that, you know. But I did, and I made these videos to show you that you can keep them in for an indefinite amount of time until you pretty much want to take them off. You just have to make sure you take really good care of your roots and your new growths, and you need to moisturize constantly, not too often, but you do need to moisturize a lot just to keep the synthetic hair not you know, trying to break off your edges or your thin your crown or anything like that. You need to make sure your hair is moisturized when you have them in there. So that's what I pretty much did. And when you do get them, if you do get synthetic dreadlocks or any kind of dreadlock extensions, make sure if you're doing it the wrapping way, make sure they're not doing it too tight, because that will break off your hair. I went, Aoki, no. I went totally bald over here. My hair is all grown back, but I went totally bald over there because she did them so tight, and I didn't say, hey, you know what, this hurts. Please don't do that. Please stop doing it so tight. I, once again, didn't stick up for myself, but now I know. Like, now I know I'm not trying to lose my edges anymore. So, and they finally grown back. Another thing is, so that's why I decided to make the videos, because a lot of hairstylists say, no, don't start your dreadlocks with synthetic hair. But in all reality, you can do most of the same stuff you can do with human hair. The only thing you really can't do, because you can still style it and do all that pretty stuff, the only thing you really can't do is dye it. And also, like, let's say if you wanted a curl, you'd braid it, or you'll put it in perm rods or pipe color curls. You have to dip the synthetic hair in boiling hot water, and that is painful because, like, the water will drip. Like, let's say you have to tilt your head, and the water will drip in your on your ear, on your face, or on your neck, and it's boiling hot, so it hurts really bad. So that's another reason why I cut them off. But I really did like my time with them. I am more happy now with the hair that I have now, like my locks now, my own locks. And so yeah, that's why I started making the videos. And when I first went on YouTube to look up videos after I got my dreadlock extensions put in, it was like, man, there's not many videos about this, and people are telling you shouldn't use it. You can use synthetic hair. It's just you're more limited to what you can do with it. And then also, there's one more thing I had to say about it. Oh, crap. I hate when that happens. Trying to think. You can use it. Just, you know, make sure it matches your hair texture. Make sure it's, you know, don't make them too long because that will break off your edges too. And, yeah, pretty much all that. There's one more thing I had to say. Yeah. I can't remember. So, I'll give you a 360 here, and, yeah. I'm still trying to think of the thing I have to say. You can use them, but... Oh, that's what I was going to say. Okay, so, since I did have synthetic dreadlocks, so you can use them in stuff like that, and you can keep them in for a month, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, or indefinitely. But since I've had them, I really, really do recommend you getting human hair. You can use them though. They still work, and they'll still grow your hair out to the length you want until you want to cut them off. It's just, I'd recommend any of them, but I'd prefer you to use human hair, I should say, because like the whole braiding thing and curling thing and all that stuff, it matches your hair texture. It's real hair, so it will kink up once it's damp, and then you braid it. I mean, synthetic hair doesn't do that. And I love curls. Right now it's not curly, but I do love curls, and it's just, I wasn't too limited to what I could do. It was just mostly the curls, the braid outs. That's pretty much what and the coloring. I'm thinking about doing something for my 3-year lockiversary. I want to, like, dye the tips, like I want it like an ombre brown blonde color, so like black here, brown here, and then the tips blonde. So I want to do something like that, and I will come back when I've done that, probably before too, because I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm kind of scared. I don't want to, you know, damage my hair, so I'm definitely gonna have a professional do it. And on top of that, yeah, so I was kind of limited of what I could do and what I couldn't do. So yeah. So that's about that. So yeah, if you're gonna get lock extensions, and like the reason why I didn't get human hair is because like personally I thought I was getting human hair, but I didn't know. So I pretty much paid for what I got. So I got full locks and I got synthetic hair. But when so let's say if I pay like 500 or like up, I would have been able to get human hair. But I went to kind of like a shady shop. I was impatient and I wanted it done. But there was a different store, a different shop after I got it done. Like, oh, you should have came here. We would have did the same for human hair, and you would have had, like, you know, the length that you wanted for only $200. I was like, dang, maybe I should have been patient, because they have to, like, look at your hair, do a consultation, and then they have to pretty much. So they have to do a consultation one day, and then the place I was going to do a consultation one day, and then they had to, you know, go the next day, and then they would, you know, see what kind of hair you had and put your locks in. But yeah, that's that. So yeah, I definitely recommend human hair if you're going to do it. Synthetic hair works too. And another reason why I didn't get human hair is because, like I said, I paid for what I got, and then also it just, what was I going to say, it was like, I paid for what I got. This is why I need my notes. I paid for what I got, and, oh yeah, it was a lot cheaper in my pocket, but I didn't know that at the time. So anyways, let me give you guys this 360. Okay, so this is what the side looks like. This is a length check. And what the back looks like. And this is what the other side looks like. And this is the front. So, thank you for watching my video, and stay blessed, and make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. So hit the little notification bell if you want to see more update and videos on my lock journey. And also, yeah, thanks for watching my video. I love you, kings and queens. Bye.